who is our main point of contact on your team? We've talked about how we serve as the project management team on your large ERP project or modernization project, but what components exist in the Avero team that will be constantly working with your team? So when we start a project, you're typically assigned a project manager. This person is typically PMP certified, are sticklers for timelines and communication, and are really good at organization. So that project manager will have several team members within the team, and it depends on what project it is. Let's just talk about an ERP implementation. On an ERP implementation, the project management team will have a business analyst. If your project involves any business process redesign, requirements definition, note-taking, documentation review, cleaning up of conversion data, a business analyst is a person that does all of that, running around the groundwork, putting things together for presenting to the client. The business analyst plays a very important role on this project. On an ERP project specifically, they're the workhorses that do all of the running around, data gathering, follow-ups, documentation, note-taking, taking minutes, making sure that nothing's falling through the cracks as far as your implementation really falls on the business analyst. They're the ones that will come up with your documentation for training, your business process, redesign, mapping. All of that is done by the business analyst, reporting to the project manager. You might also have people that are experts at conversions and data cleanups. So if you're looking at replacing an older system with a newer system, you want to take at least some data from your older system into a newer system. But more often than not, depending on how data was set up in the older system, you're going to struggle with making it fit into the newer system. So while your team is busy thinking about how the new system should work, the business analyst and conversion expert will work together to clean up this data, make sure it gets into the newer format, pull it into the system, test it, work with the software vendor to make sure all of these things are coming together. That's what a data conversion analyst does. You might also have a database reporting analyst. You might have a business intelligence analyst. Their job is to make sure that of all of the setups that you've done, of all the data that you've imported, that the data is useful to you. That going forward, your management team can have the right reporting and the dashboarding you need to make sure that the data is useful, that you can make database management decisions for your organization. A data analyst, a reporting analyst, a business intelligence analyst make sure that they understand your reporting needs and they translate that into a reporting environment that can actually pull data from various sources and present it to you in an efficient manner. So really, those are the key workhorses within an ERP implementation. You also have a senior project manager that's responsible for making sure that the vendor is doing the right thing, that our team is doing the right thing, that the relationship between our team, our organization, and yours always remains strong. And if it needs some work, then the senior project manager is responsible for the whole arrangement and owns the account. In other industries like marketing, it's referred to as an account manager, but a senior PM or a senior manager really is responsible for the overall success of the project and typically interacts with officials and executives from the client side.